So the truck went to the upholstery shop, Mighty Mouse Upholstery in Sonora, and we did the work. Yeah. So I'll get to that in a second. So I had a few questions. Everybody's saying the body doesn't look right or the paint doesn't. Well, there was some wet sanding done because it'll be cut and buff. You got to get that definition out of the paint. So yeah, you can see where Carl and Joe have taken a little bit off to get some gnats. So there's stuff that needs to be done. So I got a question for those that know and those that watch. So this rubber that I put the windshield on with is intended for the chrome strip. I think I'm going to get the non-chrome strip. I have the chrome strip, but haven't decided if I'm going that route or not. So I may have them pull the windshield out and redo that and put the other one in. We're working on a rear slider, or I should say Carl and Joe are working on a rear slider to go back here in the back, tear it apart, rebuild it. But what I had done is the interior done. And so, I don't even think I have a flashlight. Nope. Anyways. So, Abe from Mighty Mouse he redid the visors. He put in the headliner with the light in and did everything down here on the carpeting. So, let's see here. Try to find my flashlight. Ill prepared. Buy these guys all these fancy flashlights and they never put them on the charger. Never put them away. Oh well. So I figured I'd continue. So these are not the rims that will be staying on the truck. It has the silver ones, if anybody remembers them from previous pictures. Let's see. So we'll go back to the interior. Oh, danger, danger, Will Robbins. So this right here, you can see Abe custom made a separation, or I should say like a whole metal setup for putting that carpet on, because obviously this is a JK from a JK center console from like a 2012 or newer Jeep Wrangler. And so it didn't fit the contours of the body here. So he made this, and then he made me a platform here. The covers, and you can see he did it right to the bottom of the heater outlet. So I freaking love that. And then he redid the headliner, or the sun visors. Put in up here in the top, got it tucked in, and yeah, that was kicking my butt for some reason. I don't know. I just got to put in the sun visor clip retainer there. I have one from BJ's, and the new shafts that go in there. I'm making a set of those out of steel. So So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. The speaker's hiding down there in the back. So technically that's facing to the front. Is that a front license plate? Right? Front facing license plate? I don't know. Yeah, I know that wouldn't fly when I was a cop, but yeah, eventually I'll have bumpers on it and then I'll get it done. I was kind of hesitant when I first did this of putting the bed liner. It's called it's made by U-Pull, Raptor liner up the A-pillar, but I kind of like it now instead of the purple, because even back here it's all done up like that. And I'm not worried that isn't painted, because obviously that's where the rubber's going to go. Yeah. Coming along. The seat belts are not growing on me anymore. I'm probably going to get conventional black ones, because it just doesn't match for what I want. Also, for any of you FSJ folks, this is like the factory style sticker for the VIN, and then this is the other stamp plate. This is what you normally see, but you'll see these two right here. I know of a company that reproduces these, so when you have to scrape it off. This is my next nightmare, figuring out the fuel filler. I have to drop, even though it's all up in here, I'm going to be dropping the fuel tank once the part becomes available. Crash Fab out of Valley Springs, Justin Crowick, makes an aluminum fuel pump top, so I'm going to be getting one of those to put on there, because then it'll have the AN fitting already on it, because I've already broke 2 AN fittings on this as it is with the plastic, and if you break it on the pump, you're done. So that's where the truck stands at the moment. All right, you guys have a good weekend.